What is up everyone, it's TK and welcome back to another video and Merry Christmas. Yes, we have the holidays and I'm hoping everyone is having fun, just staying safe with their families and enjoying themselves. But for today's video, we're gonna have the Dragon Riders. Yes, we're gonna go back to the Dragon Riders because currently I just feel like they work the best and the easiest on the current meta bases, which on this video I'm gonna show you 4 top most annoying meta bases that you are going to see in Legends League or Wars and Citadel Wheels potentially, and then we have 3 different attacks for the regular bases like Diamond, Box and the Ring with the core Town Hall. I gathered all, like literally everything I could for this video. Literally every single base style that is currently popular in Legends, it's in this video. So enjoy yourself, because I've seen a lot of people kind of be like, yo, this army doesn't work for us, I'm 1-starring with this. So I'm actually with that. I understand that. I understood it basically and made some changes. And with these Dragon Riders, with the skeleton spells and headhunters, this is gonna be something epic. So let's dive into this video and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So the first annoying as hell base is this one, which was designed by Wolfie. This was those beginner, at the very beginning of this type of bases, Wolfie designed this, and this has been some edits to it. But yes, majorly what we're gonna do is to drop the RC on one side of the funnel, so we get that RC funnel, and with some skeleton spells you can tank for her more, activating the invis with the Queen Giant Arrow, and then the Siege Barracks, another skeleton spell for them. And now we had one Dragon Rider behind the RC, one on the Queen area, and one is going to go inside the base with our army. Now what this does is quite interesting, because you can totem the long shots or the minion prince or the king. You can keep them in one area and the Dragon Riders are gonna just run past them, whilst the Inferno Dragons are gonna cook them. This is the difference with the main army. So now we're not worrying about everything getting cooked either in the core or whilst they're going to the clan castle or whilst they are just hovering around the enemy hero, because guys, we got totems to keep everything in one place whilst the Inferno Dragons cook them. Totem spells are gonna be for monolith, Inferno, towers that are single but you don't really see that, air defenses, the long shot, obviously the multi-archer tower, a bit less unless you can really double totem it for a good value, and overall anything that hits the air, scatter shots, the air defenses, all these type of good stuff. And notice this, we got all 3 Dragon Riders, or Inferno Dragons, I keep saying Dragon Riders, alive. This is the beauty of this army. Second attack, we're going to be onto the most annoying base also. With that being said, is this Rage Invis, very much heavy core Town Hall. Now, RC on another side. You guys are seeing how fast I start the attack, because these bases are popular and I know how to hit them. So if you want to be like this, definitely use this army. Now, once the RC makes decent funnel, just drop the Queen Arrow, grab some nice sweepers, or for example activating the Invis Tower in our case. Again, one Inferno Dragon is going to be on the RC side to funnel what she left behind. One is going to be on the left side of the Queen in this case, and one is going to go inside the base with the main army. Again, just keep the heroes and the long shot in one place with the totem and have fun with the Inferno Dragons. So once everything is going to the core, however, the Rage Tower is not activated, I want to delay the Warden ability as far as I can. So now look at the Inferno Dragons doing work. Now, the monolith on the top side, usually what I do is freeze it with the Minion Prince ability, which is very good. And when the CC comes out, they can die too, but the CC was a bit later out. So Inferno Dragon going to the lower side, we have Inferno Dragon on the monolith area, and now you can just tank as much as you can. You can see how I totem close to the clan castle, so the fire mites are hitting my totem and not the troops. But the back end, you can see we got Dragon Riders, we got Queen, we got Minion Prince, we still got Inferno Dragons, we got the Dragon Riders, Minions and Super Minions, Queen, Minion Prince and Warden, absolutely melting this. And of course the Headhunter, usually I use it for the enemy king, because if he's on the outside and I'm dropping my queen on that area, it's going to be annoying, or sometimes dropping RC. But if I have a choice to drop the RC on the opposite side, and the opposite side is quite the same, I would drop her the opposite side and keep the headhunter while my queen and the siege barracks are reaching the enemy king. So this way, honestly, like every base just goes down too quickly. Next base, annoying as hell, we got this one. Yes, this have at least some different types of this one, but you guys will understand the method. So the method is this side of the base that is further away from the core and the town hall, you're gonna grab it with the RC and some skeleton spell with an Inferno Dragon and minion behind. You can see how one Inferno Dragon is gonna clear the RC and the other one is gonna come back to the army. So now what we're gonna do is to drop the Dragon Riders, but before I always drop a totem so the queen or air defenses don't target the Dragon Riders. And now we're gonna keep the long shot in one place and send one dragon or Inferno Dragon into it. Queen, giant arrow for the sweeper on the top side. You can see how far the queen is. This is how you take these down. So once the rage tower drops, you are going to have a warden ability, but a bit, just try to delay it. But if you see there's just way too many infernos and air targeting stuff, just pop the warden. Inferno Dragon absolutely cooking the town hall, and now with the totem spells we are tanking the revenge tower, back end monolith, air defenses, scattershot. Keep the queen alive if you wish to, and if you see she can give you more value. If not, just keep the totems for the minion prince, because he will stay back and he will just have fun later. So yeah, these Inferno Dragons, 2 of them are still alive, I believe. And now with the minion prince ability, freezing the back end, not really the best minion prince ability, but who cares, man. This base is going down quick for all different angles. We are heavily crushing this base, and of course, sometimes you might not absolutely crush a base, and at the end you might have one Dragon Rider and like one super minion and finishing off the base, which is completely normal. Everyone has that, even the proest of the pro player have that type of finish. Let's go to Itsu's base, which again, it's super popular and it's very annoying to attack with. So on this base, as you can see, this is the prime example of if I see the king on this side and I have an option to drop the RC on the other side, which is exactly the same, I will drop the RC on the other side because it's easier to take down that enemy royal champion, and with some minions and Inferno Dragons behind the RC, we take that value with the funnel. With the skeleton spell, we are tanking, so the RC has more HP. One Inferno Dragon on that side to cut the funnel, and on the lower side, I was trying to find the sweeper, but I just couldn't find the second sweeper. I was like, you know what, just whatever, man, we're just gonna pop a queen giant arrow right here. Now for the Inferno Dragons, you're going to place one of them on the right side of the queen, but just make sure they don't die. Like you can see, the Inferno Dragon was targeted by that multi-gear tower, and I don't really want it to die. Headhunter on the enemy king, killed it. Now just go with that long shot totem. You need to have the long shot. Look at the Inferno Dragon going to the core. That is your key thing, to get the core, get the long shot, even get the monolith. Now, for these Inferno Dragons, because they went to the left, Dragon Riders, once the Rage Tower is active, I'm not going to pop the Minion Prince, I'm going to pop the Warden, because we have all the troops in one area. Why not to have a perfect Warden ability? And notice the Inferno Dragon on the Town Hall. Yes, this was a key thing, whilst everyone was saying we are doing 1-stars. With the Inferno Dragons, this is gone. So you can easily get crazy value with it and just keep toteming how much ever you need to, so that Inferno Dragon keeps being alive. Minion Prince on the Clan Castle, once it goes to the gold storage, I will pop the ability for the back end. And as you guys can see, we got Queen full HP, Minion Prince, 4 totem spells, massive amount of Dragon Riders with our beautiful baby Inferno Dragon. I love this troop because how good it works with the Dragon Riders and with the totem spells. Like, the problem with the Inferno Dragon is that heroes move around. Longshot moves around in a circle or whatever. Inferno Dragon can't lock on, but with the totem, they can. Let's move on to some regular bases, shall we? Because as I told you, those popular, very weird bases are just getting wrecked. So for the regular bases, on the diamond one, if I see that the town hall area is way too heavy with Clan Castle, a lot of air targeting stuff, and I know the traps of the base that sometimes have Tesla farms, I'm not going to start my Dragon Riders into that because they die too quick. You're forced for a very early Warden. So what I do is the opposite side. Obviously, RC can get crazier, more value with a better funnel on the top side than the left side where I want to drop my queen. because the Queen Giant Arrow can even do way better and way easier to grab that right sweeper. Now with the Inferno Dragons, I'm trying to make sure they stay alive. One of them behind the army, two of them behind Queen and that Royal Champion. They're going to go in and just tank with the totem spells and delay the Warden ability. You can see we're going to tank the Revenge Tower. We're going to tank the lower side to keep the Queen alive because she's close by the Town Hall. I don't know what pulled the Clan Castle, maybe it was the Giant, but it's unfortunate we have to deal with 2 Ice Golems, but it's fine. Just again, look at the amount of Dragon Riders going to the right side, just tank them. Look at the amount of Dragon Riders and troops on the lower side, just tank them. Just tank everything that hits the air and keep everything alive. Look at the Inferno Dragons, man. Like, we got 1 Inferno Dragon going to the Clan Castle and 1 going to the Town Hall. You still got Totem spells to tank whatever you need to keep everything alive so they can get the Town Hall. And Queen is also alive. Here, I think I popped the Mirror Prince by accident to, like, the outside of the base. I don't know why I did that, but it was so weird, man. I just popped it. I was like, you know what, whatever. We got Dragon Riders, we got Warden, Super Minions, the Inferno Dragon just died. We got another Inferno Dragon that was at the beginning of the raid, and you still have it for the end. Minion Prince and crushing this very common base. Up next, we have a box base, which I'm going to tell you, you can go opposite side. Again, Super Bowlers and Dragon Riders, these 2 armies are the only 2 armies, personally, I have confidence to go opposite side of the Town Hall. Because they're just so powerful in the terms of once you enter the base, have the Warden ability, after that, there's just not much the base can do. So, yeah, on the top side, I'm dropping the Inferno Dragon Headhunter for the RC. As you guys saw, this is a prime example, again, of the King side, and the other side was the RC side. So, I should have done the RC side with my, Royal Champion. Queen Giant Arrow goes in to grab something, and now with Inferno Dragons, as you guys can see on the 2 sides of the funnel, we are gonna go inside the base. Now, these Inferno Dragons will get added, but as you saw, it's not the perfect placement of Inferno Dragons. They're gonna go to the Rage Tower, which they're gonna get cooked. Totems for the Monolith, for the core, for the Rage Towers. Just try to tank everything so you can delay Warden ability and pop it inside the core. Many of these skeleton traps are coming out. And very good Minion Prince ability. Try to totem again the long shot. Try to keep everything tanked. 4 air defenses was on the backside, which we grabbed one with the Queen Giant Arrow. And the other 2 is just simply not as strong. And we got so many totems. This is a thing with box bases. Once you grab the core and the opposite side, after the Town Hall, there's just not much the base can do. And if you have the Queen alive, she can grab everything. And if you have Minion Prince alive, way better. Everything is crushing that back end. We got Super Minions on the long shot. Obviously, your secondary plan for the Town Hall is usually the Super Minions that come out of the Siege Barracks because they have a direct path to that Town Hall. So keep 1 or 2 totems if you are seeing things are moving away. You're going to see a prime example of what I just explained with the Super Minions and the Town Hall being inside the core on the next hit. Yes, I have the very old, not like the base is not old, but the style, because we don't see that as much. It's a core base with double poison. So here we go. Core base, double poison, the type of base you used to see back in Town Hall 17. Sometimes you may see it in Town Hall 18, and this is how you can take it down. So RC, I didn't really want to have the Queen and the Siege Barracks on the right side, because they would pull the CC once they go a bit further. That's why the RC, because she dies, she's not necessarily going to pull the CC, so we're going to have her on this side of the base trying to grab some funnel. And because there was so many air targeting stuff, I dropped the Inferno Dragon quite later. So now I see the RC can get some decent value. I'm just going to leave it. It's not going to go crazy. On the lower side, I was looking for the left-hand side sweeper for a nice giant arrow through that base. And here we go with the Siege Barracks. I'm going to drop a skeleton spell. We're going to go with the Totem spell. We do have a Headhunter if needed. And then Totem for the main army. Going with the Dragon Riders and Inferno Dragons into the base. Here we go and just Totem the Monolith and Totem the Long Shot. Early totems are super important to keep the Dragon Riders healthy through the base. You can see this attack, the funnel was not set perfectly. So the Mirror Prince and a few Dragon Riders goes to the right side. I'm trying to tank for that long shot and the Fire Spitters at the same time. Left side, poison tower dropped, so now it's a decent time to go with the warden ability, but the warden is just way out and the town hall stays. This is what I mean. The siege barrack super minions will take that down. So once I see that, I'm like, do I need one totem for it? Maybe I do, but no, they are crushing the long shot. So what I do is try to protect the army. Don't be scared if the town hall is staying back. You can have secondary plans. If you even want, sometimes you can keep an Inferno Dragon, but I wouldn't suggest that because then you just drop it by its own and it's gonna find a trap or something. It's not gonna be good. But look at the amount of troops we have for this backend. And I believe on nearly every attack, we at least had one Inferno Dragon alive in the backside of the base. And this one we got two. So this army is just so powerful with the edits that I've done to it. Again, shout out goes to Ellison, the major creator of this army back then. The full spam 13 Dragon Riders and 15 Totem spells. But I feel like this one is definitely the key to breaking this strategy and elevating it to even a higher level. So if you guys are looking for a strategy that is a bit more viable than what you already are using and failing, if you are having troubles with those weird bases, hopefully this video kind of showed you that this army can work against those and crush them. How can you do that? And also regular bases that you may see in wars and CWO. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I try to put as many bases as I can on this type of videos because I want to show you how the strategy works through the different variety of bases. Hopefully you guys again enjoyed this video. Make sure to check the links down below in the description. The army link is there. The membership of this channel is also there. We provide bases for the people in the membership. And if you wish to claim so many other bases throughout the season, make sure you check out Clash Champs Legends Leader. I am a base builder there with others that we provide bases for those subscriptions. And overall, I hope everyone is having the best time of the year, which is Christmas. Yes, hopefully. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.